love the Minecraft cat. Look, I used to play with this kind of like glass surface with my brother all the time when we were kids because they had it in our elementary school. But, okay, not all the time, but you know what I mean. But still, like, I love this kind of glass because it enables such funny shapes. Is that at all a worthwhile part of it? That's the only reason. That is the only reason to have this. There is no privacy. There is nothing. It is literally just glass that looks stupid, and that makes it good. Hello everybody and welcome to Kalbus. My name is Lumo and today we are looking at r/Hmmm, a subreddit dedicated to making me make confused Tim Allen noises for 15 to 16 minutes. It's a subreddit about images that are somewhat thought-provoking, okay? Let's just get right into it. I don't know who you angered to make this your reality, but I hope that you've made up with them since. That is just, oh, mad unfortunate. Oh, bad idea, meet consequences. Oh, guy, I think you got the wrong place. The Leather Club's 2 blocks down. I am enamored with the fact that this dude managed to just make a bubble. You know what I mean? Like, there was just enough room around him that security could just walk up and identify. Like, that is just... How? This comment, the weak should fear the strong. Okay, guy. Man, weird stuff going on nowadays. Cats are living with dogs, it's raining upwards, and now the cat is bird and bird is cat. Honestly though, I feel like there's a story here, and the story is the cat tried to catch the bird in its cage and failed dramatically. Or they had just good buddies and he was welcomed in, but realistically it's probably the first one, because that cat looks beyond the point of rage. This cat just looks so mad. It looks so done, so embarrassed. It is the one in the cage. It is no longer free. It is no longer ruling. Okay, you know what? No, this is good. This is actually genuinely fantastic. So for context, for those of you who don't know, there is an SCP, which is like a cryptid wiki that is written by a bunch of basically horror fans who make their own little contained things. It's cool. It's cool as hell. I really like SCP. But there is an SCP that is just an endless IKEA staffed by like ghoulish not imposters. That's gonna get some sus comments. Vent if you agree, fellow children. But no. There is one that is an IKEA staffed by like fake, horrifying amalgamations of what like a real dream AI would spit out as like IKEA employees. And they've tried to study it. It exists outside of time. So you will sometimes find like, you know, like people from Genghis Khan's army in there, as well as like some dude from like London in the far off future, or like another dude who is just like Jim from accounting in the year 1980. Like, it's such a cool concept of being like this dimensional pocket, and this makes me think about it, and I like that, and I don't want to go to that IKEA specifically because I think that is the current one. Look, I'm just saying, sometimes the best way to play the game is to not play at all. This, it gets it across. You understand haunts and ground and brook and puzzle. And that's all you need to understand. This is the haunts, it scrungles the flumbus, and yeah, it's good. Okay, no, we gotta talk about that dude's prosthetic pants. That is super cool. First of all, good aim, my guy. But second of all, like, that is amazing. Look, there does exist a video game known as Teams Defense for, no. Basically, the reason why this is interesting to me is because this might just be a Photoshop, probably is. But if it is not, that is an incredible, like, setup. Because the thing is I know that there are some furries who have, like, weird hoof shoes that operate probably in a similar manner. And I know that sprint stilts exist, but I don't know the extent, and I don't know if this is something that is possible with either of these technologies. But it is just, it's cool if someone figured out how to do it. I doubt they did, but if they did, I want to be able to do it too. So is it going to take your money, or will it just reverse the transaction the last guy did? Because if yes, you had better hope that they did a withdrawal. That you better hope that they did a deposit rather than a withdrawal, because otherwise you ain't getting anything out of that besides debt. That is just... Imagine if that worked. Imagine if that's something that worked. Imagine if the Uno reverse card was a universal force. I think that'd be a terrifying reality. Now this is peak immersion, and also, they finally got the realistic horse to function inside of Red Dead 2. Not realistic horse pooping, nor realistic horse decals. No, it is just realistic horse. Smell it, lick it, don't lick it. That'd be weird. People would look at you. You'd get some comments. You'd be kicked off the school field trip. Don't do it. It's not worth it to be like Arthur Morgan or whoever is in fact the protagonist of Red Dead Redemption 2. Have I played it? No. We're moving on. Oh my god, the team chat. Everything about this is incredibly dumb and stupid, and yet I'm laughing. I'm laughing. It's so incredibly dumb. There's nothing else I can say. It's just so incredibly dumb. Look, there's nothing wrong with arranging your produce to be a symbol of worship. God, Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life was a formative piece of fiction. It shouldn't have been. That shouldn't have been a formative piece of fiction from my childhood. That shouldn't have been... I'm taking a hit of salsa. I'm sorry for the sizzling. I'm upset looking at this because it's made me come to terms with the fact that who I am was partially dictated by a story about a man getting his butt ripped asunder by Shrek T. Ogre. And, oh my god, that's coming up in therapy this week. Oh. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. This is like this scary. What was that movie? A bunch of girls go caving and there's like creepy subterranean humans without like eye sockets or anything. This reminds me of like the scary Mr. Planters version of that. And I gotta say, I'm not a fan. I didn't like that movie that much. And I don't like this either. Something about just the missing of any other features besides like the top row of teeth and some good old-fashioned DSL. Really just... it's uncanny. This is an uncanny peanut. No, I agree. Look, Elden Ring is a good game, artistically beautiful, coherent story, really overturned the open world design, and I think it is a wonderful game. However, I think its values for enemies are exceedingly overinflated, and everyone is just missing it because they keep saying get good. When in fact, they're doing more balance patches to the game because the balancing was pretty jank. So I can understand this. Elden Ring had some fundamental design flaws. Still good, but it has some very fundamental design flaws. Oh my god, I love Boss Baby 3, The Big House. Oh, this is scary. I don't like this. Why is he so grumpy? Why is he so mad at you? Why is he glaring? Why is he stanced up and ready to kill? Oh my god. He scares me. He scares me. That's just uncomfortable to me. But if it's a working test, I'll take it because none of the stores nearby have any. I had Bovid. It wasn't fun. I don't want it on wheels. And that's all the time we have here today on Kalbus. If you like this, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, share this with a friend who could use a good old-fashioned in their day. If you want more make sure to stick around because another one will be popping up on your screen in just a couple of seconds. But until then, my name has been Lumo, and I hope to see you in the very next Kalbus video. Have a great rest of your